Hi there, Virgos. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astrogirl, and we're looking at September 28th through October 4, and following on from last weekend's incredible supermoon, total lunar eclipse. I'm sure many of you are licking your wounds and wishing that, Mercury wasn't out of phase in your second house of self-esteem and money, an area where there is definitely cause for some concern for you. But on the flip side, there's nothing you can do about it right now other than checking and rechecking your bank balance and making sure that everything's okay. Being really wary about credit cards and identity theft. I know it's such a horrible thing, but let's face it, it's happening every single day. I mean, everywhere you look, people are getting their identity stolen. People are, people don't go through garbage bins anymore looking for bank statements because everyone gets paperless. They hack into your computer, let's be honest. And with Mercury retrograde, this is one of those times when, hacking into computers and that is just that much easier. There actually was a big hack with Mac and Apple stuff. 350 apps were hacked, and so they could get your information. So just be, triply careful. Don't download any apps. No group texting, no group emailing, because you'll say or do something on those group emails that will come back to haunt you big time. Keeping in mind that over the weekend we had a total lunar eclipse in Aries, which of course is the fiery first sign of the zodiac and your 8th house of joint resources, finances, and intimacy. There could have been issues in the bedroom and there could have been issues in the bank room, bank and bed. Sex and money are the two things that cause relationships to misfire, backfire, end. And I think for people who have been together for a while, especially, sex and money become issues, because if you're not happy in the bedroom, or you feel like you're being taken advantage of, or you feel like there's some sort of issue with money, or you're going in separate directions financially and sexually, it always has to be addressed. And that's when you need to go to couples counseling, and that's when you need to be honest with each other. Now is not the time due to Mercury retrograde, however. So this Wednesday, the Mercury retrograde and the Sun meet up. And when they meet up, that means that your ruler, Mercury, the planet of planning and communication, is as close to the Earth as it can possibly get. Meaning that its influence, the metallic magnetic energy of Mercury, is at its all-time high. Meaning computers, cell phones, televisions, refrigerator, anything that runs electricity and anything has sort of like, it gets warm and heated, like all the things that I just said, can blow up in your face. I just knew a friend, a Gemini, who just bought a brand new Mac, and sure enough, she said it got very warm and just stopped working. It's so Mercury retrograde. This happened like last week. So just be very aware. And if you feel like, your refrigerator's running very loudly or the TV doesn't seem to be working, maybe turn it off, turn the TV off. Maybe turn the dials down in the refrigerator or in the fridge, and maybe try and just let it cool itself down without turning it off. Just be aware of all the mechanical stuff going on in your home. This is when fires can start with computer cables. You have to be just really, really careful about things overheating. Okay, so now that I've told you all that dismal news, have a great week. Be kind to yourself, and I'll speak to you again next week.